Hey guys, it's my last day of school for the semester, and I'm excited. Right? I mean, of course I am. But yeah, no, I'm feeling really good. It's been a really great semester. My kitty cats are in the road. They need to get out of the road. Stay up in the yard, but we live in the country, so there's not a lot of cars around. I love my kitty cats. Just want them to be safe. Yeah, I've put in a lot of work this semester as I'm supposed to, and it's been interesting. It's been a journey, for sure. I've learned a lot, made some good friends. I've gotten closer with friends I already had. I dropped a class out of necessity, and that kind of sucked because that made it, oh, poor buddy. That made it really hard for, just the future plan because of, missing one class and not having the credits. But anyway, you live and you learn. It's not my fault, really. Yeah, it's not my fault. It's just the way it is. It's not my fault at all, actually. I can't blame myself for it. I shouldn't blame myself for it. Yeah, it's so frustrating sometimes because you think like, oh, well, this didn't work out, so, it's all your fault, And that's such a harsh way of looking at it, right? I mean, when you try to be responsible, I think that balance in trying to hold yourself accountable and trying to be responsible and just taking responsibility naturally, then when it comes to something not working out, you say, well, that's my fault. And it's like, well, sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes it's just the way that it was, and it sucked, and it was a learning experience. It was a stepping stone, and that's what that class was. It wasn't my fault that it didn't go well or that I didn't pass it. I didn't pass it because I withdrew, but it's not my fault. It's just it was a nightmare, and that's just how that goes. And I'm thankful that experience is over. And I think I actually do. I was going to say, well, you shouldn't focus on that experience. It's a negative experience, blah, blah, blah. Well, I have something to say to those who say, don't focus on it. Don't focus on the negative experience. I say, you know what? I'm going to focus on it as much as I need to because it was a learning experience and it brought me through some hard times. And I have learned a lot because of it. And I'm not going to stay bitter and blaming or any of those things, no. But I am going to focus on the fact that, I'm just going to focus on the fact that I am where I am, and I'm happy about where I am. So, I have 3 classes right now, which I am going to, I know for sure I'm passing 2 of them. I should pass the 3rd one, but it's been an interesting road with that class, scholastically. And I still have 2 final assignments to do in that class. And it's hard to tell what your grade is because he doesn't always grade all your work and you just literally don't know what your grade is. So it currently sits at like a 94, but that's without him grading other things. So I don't know. We'll see. I might come away with a B. I'm thinking I come away with a B, hopefully. Hopefully I come away with a B. That's my hope and my plan. And I really hope that I at least pass it. Because if I don't pass it, if I don't pass it, it's gonna be super annoying. But it would be annoying for sure. But so I of course plan to pass that class. It would be nice if I had an A in it. I don't think I'm gonna get an A in it. We'll see how it goes. But it's fine either way. I hate this phrase because it justifies getting C's, and I'm not seeking C's, but they say C's get degrees, and that's true. But you guys know I'm not trying to get C's, so. But anyway, yeah. So I've got a history writing to do. I've started on. I will be able to crank that out, probably get that done this morning before I get to my first class, and my first class is also my last class, first and only class, today and for the rest of the semester. So I should be able to get my history writing done before then. And then I have a final writing to do, which I'm excited about. Yeah, I am excited about. I'm excited to write. I'm excited to do it. It's a long one. It's like 1,000 words minimum or something like that. It's a long paper. But you know what I've learned? I've learned that when it comes to writing papers and there being word requirements and stuff like that, I have found like in these past 2 years of going to, or past year of going to Chesapeake or just going to school in general, feels like the past few years it's been, but I have found that I don't have any problem writing enough. And I don't just write, I'm not talking about just like putting in a bunch of extra filler fluffy words to make the word count go up. I'm actually quite verbose, I guess. I mean, well, not quite verbose. I have enough verbosity to be able to do these things, which is really cool. So, I mean, I'm not intimidated by the word count at all. I'm excited and looking forward to it, and I'm excited about the subject matter. It's for sociology. It's for the class that I'll have the lowest grade in, probably, but out of my 3. But it's like your sociological biography. Like, you have to talk about, like, examine a part of your life or a piece of your life sociologically, and go into it. And I'm doing my religion, and I'm doing how it shapes me and things like that. And so I'm really excited to write about that. And I'm really excited to write about that, like, oddly enough. And that's like my last biggest assignment I have that's going to take the most effort and everything. I have another final that we're doing tomorrow in that class. That's like it's online, but it doesn't open until tomorrow. It's an online, multiple choice type test. So, those are always tons of fun, right? Always tons of fun. But, no, I'm really feeling great. I am really feeling great and happy. I had a very successful... he's going to have to get over. I had a very successful time pet sitting for my friends over the weekend, the long weekend with Thursday included. And getting back home last night was nice. And then I slept in my tent again, because that's where I sleep. That's where I sleep right now. And I just love it. It was so nice. It was so nice sleeping in my tent, honestly. The weather was nice. I took the rain cover off, let the fresh air come in. I took a really cool picture this morning when I first woke up, around like 5:46 or something, whatever time it was, 5 o'clock, I think. And the picture doesn't do it justice, but early in the morning, I'm telling you, you can see some really beautiful blue skies, pink clouds, pink fluffy cotton candy skies and clouds. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And so, had a great night's sleep after all. I found a really interesting artist to listen to. I listened to one of his songs before. I knew one of his songs before. But this dude is just way different than I expected for some reason. He's just different. His name is Screamin' Jim Hawkins, I think. Jim Hawkins or John Hawkins. Screamin' something Hawkins. And he's like he's a black guy. He's like I don't know how to describe him. He's kind of blues in a way, but he's just abnormal, basically. And you may have heard him before. He's the one who wrote the original song, I Cast a Spell on You and Now You're Mine. But anyway, he has a really like interesting, strange, groovy, gothic sound to him almost. It's very strange, hard to put your finger on, But very interesting. Man, everybody's driving and they're all kind of like sitting still around me. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I listened to him last night on shuffle, and it was a pretty good experience. I was like, yeah, okay, interesting. I did have a crazy dream that I didn't necessarily like. It wasn't very fun. It was frustrating. Well, I was frustrated in the dream, and then it was frustrating dealing with the dream because it was based on real life, but the real life part that it was based on is not very fun or cool. So it was interesting, and it's not really realistic. It wasn't a reflection of me in real life. Totally. It was a reflection of an aspect of me. And in the dream, it was just over the top. I was going way over the top in the dream. But, it was an interesting dream. So no, I'm just really excited, really happy. I'm wearing some of my new shorts, and I'm glad I got. And they feel great. They're nice and comfortable. And Capitals play tonight. I'm super excited about that. Nervous, but excited. And it's such a beautiful day outside. The temperature is great. The climate's great. The atmosphere is great. The air is great. It's like it's not chilly, but it's like, I don't know the word for it. It's not chilly, but it's not hot. It's pleasant. It's mellow. And nice. And, I don't know, for some reason I just feel very equipped. I feel very equipped. I feel very unbothered. I feel very unbothered. I feel very secure. I feel a lot of really good things, which is wonderful, of course, and great. But yeah, I mean, I know that this life is pretty crazy sometimes, and things definitely don't go the way that we want them sometimes, and it's nuts. So I'm really thankful that things are going so well for me right now. And that doesn't mean that there's not challenges, because of course there are, but things are generally going really good for me, and I'm really happy about that. I'm thankful. I have some work to do with church. I call it work, but different things to do, different assignments to get done. I'm conducting in June. I'm conducting next month, so I have to arrange all the speakers for the month, which I'm actually excited about. I'm not worried about it. I'm excited about it. And one of the funny things is, this is kind of like one of those conundrums, but the funny thing is like when you need to do something, it can become exciting to get it done, because when you get it done, it's done and you don't have to do it again. Well, you did your part, right? You did the thing, that you did the thing you were supposed to. So when you do the thing that you're supposed to, you can go, yes, I did it. And then otherwise you're like, oh no, oh my gosh, I gotta do this thing, oh man, oh no. And so it's just a matter of doing the things that you need to do, that you're supposed to do. And I'm getting a little rambly now. I've told you guys the majority of what I needed to tell you. I'm getting into town, where I'm gonna try to get some breakfast or DoorDash or something for breakfast, but we'll see. So I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoy the nice weather. Please get some fresh air. It's so needed. I am so thankful for sleeping in my tent again, because I get fresh air all night long, straight to the dome, straight to the face. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's amazing, fresh air. So I highly encourage that. We don't always get that, especially living in this day and age. So go outside, get some fresh air, spend some time out there. Unintentional rhyme. Okay, I'll talk to you all later.